Don't ever call yourself a Stoic. That's a label that you haven't earned yet. You haven't earned that label because you can't determine if you were a Stoic or not until you're dead. You can have moments of Stoicism, of course. You can call yourself a practicing Stoic, but the final judgment on if you've lived your life stoically or not will need to fall on those who come after you. When all is said and done, they can tally your life and say, did this person qualify as a Stoic philosopher? They look at what you did. Did you live by wisdom, courage, justice, and discipline? You won't be perfect with it, and that's okay. You can always do your best, but sometimes you're going to make a mistake. Then you pick yourself back up and you try again. Only upon your death, though, will you truly know if you stayed on the path enough to be considered a Stoic. The Catholic Church has a rule that someone has to be dead for 5 years before they can be considered a saint. This is not only to look at their life, but also let the high emotion of their passing dim a bit in order to look at the situation objectively. In The Green Knight, before the main character makes the final push to complete his quest, he's relaxing with the king, who asks,
"And what do you hope to gain from facing all of this?"
Gawain had been through the ringer. He'd been kidnapped, dealt with ghosts, all this so that he could complete his quest, which will likely result in his death.
Honor,
He tells the king. So you'll become honorable? Yes. The king looks at him.
You do this one thing. You return home a changed man.
He knows that's not how you become honorable. You don't just do one thing, have one adventure, and become honorable forever. You don't just read Epictetus's discourses and call yourself a Stoic. It's something that needs to be worked on every single day. Being considered a Stoic isn't a title to achieve. It's a practice to work at every day, every moment, no matter how imperfectly. Review this philosophy regularly, stay on top of it, and then go out into the world and try to live it. When all is said and done, you and God will be able to determine if you are truly a Stoic or not, or if you faltered.